way is to ride the overall market. Okay? And preferably, you want to ride the expanding market. And I can't think of a better category to talk about than the mobile market. Okay? So you got market, let's just call it M for mobile. And then of course here you have the size of the market, it's going up. Okay? And what's happening is that the mobile market is going up. Everything is becoming smaller, mobile. So the explosion of smartphones has created incredible opportunities for companies. And in this case, a perfect example is to get in your little car, okay, and ride it. And as you look at this market, let's just call it, obviously in this case, mobile market, okay? So you had this incredible explosion because of Apple, because of the Android device operating system from Google and Samsung kicking in and riding the Android mobile platform. You have this incredible explosion, and I think the coolest example of how you can ride this mobile market was the location-based services, okay? And of course, maps is an easy one. So Google bought Waze. It's an Israeli startup for $1 billion plus because they are playing in the mapping sector. And of course, Apple recently bought Locationary and Hopstop. And so if you want to build a $1 billion startup almost overnight, ride some markets, like for instance right now the market to ride is the mobile market. Develop some kind of a solution that already has a product or service, but it needs further improvement. So the maps, okay, because the markets are evolving so fast, it's easier for a larger player that is a dominant player in the mobile sector like Apple or Samsung or Google to actually acquire you if your solution that is mobile based adds a lot more value to their current offerings. So that's really what happens. So that's another way to look at markets, is like when the market explodes, you want to ride it fast and develop something that not just one, and you want to develop something that couple of companies may want to buy you. And I know entrepreneurs talk about, because believe me, as a venture capitalist and an entrepreneur, I've been on both sides. I want to create a revolutionary idea platform, blah, 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 change the planet, change the world. But in reality, okay, if you're building a product, always look at it from a perspective that you have to create an exit, whatever that exit is. And if it's not an IPO, then you have to become attractive to somebody to eventually acquire you, or you know, you can stay in it and make money the old-fashioned way, which is generate a lot of cash. But the moral of the story here is that you ride a specific market, whatever that is, you just ride it. You're not trying to create a new category. You're not trying to create a new subcategory. You're not even trying to surf the market. You're just riding it by offering something better, cheaper, faster, more efficient, whatever, that complements a bigger player, and then you just gobble you up. And that's a natural way of looking at things. So that's the third one, okay? The fourth one is actually very cool, and I had tried to figure out how to call it. And so the fourth one is launch into market interception.